Hi, it's Dawn. I'm with the Fan Carpet and we're at the BAFTA Headquarters and we're about to interview some of the judges and other guests at the Reed Short Film Awards. So, see you there. First of all, could you give our fans a greeting in Welsh, please?
Yeah, hello a chroeso i'r Reed Awards.
What got you involved in Reed Short Film Competition?
Oh, well, they asked me to host it, so I am.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, they, I get asked to host bits and pieces, and they said, "Would you host this one?" and explain what it was all about. And I thought it was a very lovely thing and encouraging creativity. And Reed, I think, are making it easier for people to find employment, which is more and more.
I've got a lot of jobs from Reed actually, so I use them all the time.
There you go, perfect.
How did you get involved in Reed?
Well, I entered it last year and managed to win it somehow.
And how's it been since?
Oh, it's been great. It's been a very good year last year. Yeah, I've been getting more and more work. Opened a few doors for me in the industry and all that. So yeah, it's been exciting.
Did you actually do the advert?
No, I didn't. No, that was some other guys. But I know them as well. They're all good guys.
Could you tell me what made you get involved with Reed Short Film Competition?
Well, I've been involved with it since the beginning, since the outset. So kind of around for its creation, and I judged every year to try and choose the best film.
I believe this is your concept.
That's right, yes. I was doing an MA at St Martin's, and I asked James if he'd help fund the show, and he said no. I said, what if it was a great thing for Reed? And he said, what do you mean? And I said, well, perhaps a competition. And so we came up with the concept of a short film competition using word around work as the theme. It was, I think, The Boss, the second year. I think the first year was Love Mondays, and I'm not going to tell you what it is for next year.
How are you involved with Reed?
Well, we entered last year. We were very lucky to be shortlisted last year as well. We entered with a film called Gaffer, which I think the brief last year was The Boss. So we decided to take a sort of a sport-based take on the brief, and this year we've done a similar thing. We've made a sport sort of style film called Achiever about a GB Paralympic.
Yeah. Could you tell me what made you get involved with Reed?
Without being too blunt about it, they cast me in an advert. So I am in a bunch of adverts at the moment with a bloody great moustache and doing my best
I think I've seen it.
impression. Yeah, most people have. It's on every 30 seconds on commercial television.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm here taking the corporate shilling in a lovely way.
Yeah. I think actually some of the competition winners from last year actually filmed that.
Yeah, well actually it's the two guys who directed me in that, James and Matt. Were the winners last year, and I think sort of Reed saw the winners and kind of said, these guys got talent. Yeah, so I guess it works. I guess there's a very sort of immediate reward for
it. Could you tell me, how did you get involved in the Reed Short Film Awards?
I got contacted via my agent, and they kind of sent over what this whole thing was about, and I just thought it was a great idea for young people to actually get a foot in the door, and with this great amount of money that they can actually set up and have a platform in the film industry.
What does ambition mean to you?
Oh, ambition is sleepless nights, burning jealousy, a terrible sort of yawning chasm at the centre of your heart.
What does ambition mean to you?
Well, it's a bit maligned, isn't it? Because some of the people we don't wish to succeed are the most ambitious, ruthlessly so. But actually, ambition is a rather wonderful quality, I think. It's important for everybody to have a sense of ambition, a sense of something beyond the things that we might actually achieve, but to aim for. As long as you know that getting there is not the point, it's the journey and the effort to do so, then, that's a good thing, right?
I totally agree.
Oh, do you? Oh,
yeah.
Good.
What does ambition mean to you?
I think it's someone who kind of... have you heard of a character called Sammy Glick?
No.
Okay, well, he's a guy who was in Hollywood who kind of clawed his way to the top from nowhere and kind of probably trod on anyone in his path. But ambition could mean anything, as the films tonight kind of show. So it's quite ambiguous, but you know, because it's a job site, we wanted to give it, you know, like a job theme.
Yeah.
And you always associate ambition with work, but you could be an ambitious dresser,
I don't know.
ambitious athlete, but ambition always kind of works pretty well in the work environment.
Ambition means looking into the future and achieving what you really want, I think.
So what does ambition mean to you?
Well, I think for me, for the film, I wrote a poem for the film, which I feel sort of explains really my feelings towards it. I think it's really doing something, I suppose in the most sort of simple way, it's doing something for yourself. You know, you get the most out of it, and by and I think by succeeding in your own goals, you've succeeded the most you possibly can, and I think that's what we tried to say with our film. The guys are here as well somewhere, but.
What does ambition mean to you?
Ambition for me means earning £12,000 for 7 years a year, and then maybe doing an ad for Reed. Seriously, I don't know. I guess kind of any area of the media kind of requires a kind of long-term plan. I guess I'm sort of driven by blind narcissistic ambition.
What does ambition mean to you?
It's the foundation of everything. I mean, when I was back in school, I remember going up to my drama teacher and saying, "Listen, I really think I want to take this further and, you know, go into acting." And I remember her laughing at me so hard that she had to prop herself up against a wall. And it wasn't like I didn't crumble at that. It was the ambition that kicked in, and I thought, I'll prove you wrong.
Well, you definitely have. We're from the Fan Carpet. Could you tell me what you're a fan of? Anything?
Yeah.
Food?
Yeah, in a big way, food.
What's your favourite cuisine?
Well, oddly enough, I was 40 yesterday, and I fulfilled a dream, and I went to Heston Blumenthal's Fat Duck.
Nice.
And had a 16-course tasting menu. It was barely even a restaurant experience. It's something way beyond that, so that was magical. I'm a big cheese enthusiast.
Yes. What's your favourite? Stinky.
My favourite cheese of all time? It's probably Stilton. Probably. It could be Gorgonzola.
What am I a fan of? In general?
It could be anything. Music?
Anything at all?
Films? Favourite films?
Yeah, okay.
Genres?
Oh, I like all sorts. I think I always put my hat for RoboCop. You can never watch RoboCop too many times. I'd say I'm a big fan of RoboCop. Yeah.
What are you a fan of?
Red Buses, London,
Yes.
Bob Hope, who else? BAFTA.
BAFTA. Yeah, sounds good. And what are you a fan of?
I suppose it's probably rather cliche to say films, but short films, music videos, anything that kind of tells a story.
How about TV series?
TV series, sure.
Which ones?
That's a good question. I mean, too many to mention. Maybe.
Walking Dead?
I think I'm more of a fan of kind of The Wire, or maybe something.
Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad, fantastic. It's fantastic, isn't it? It's great series, and I'm still waiting to see the next.
Yeah.
The final.
Starts in June.
What am I a fan of? Laurel and Hardy.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to be a member of the official Laurel and Hardy fan club. So I guess that's my... I don't know, I kind of like comedy in general, and when you're involved in comedy, you get to sort of do the thing you're a fan of, I guess.
How about Norman Wisdom?
Norman Wisdom, not so much. He's huge in Albania, though, apparently.
Yes.
Are you from Albania?
No, I'm from Northumberland. Do you know it?
Okay. Very similar accents.
Yeah.
But Norman Wisdom, I couldn't tell you a film, you know, I know he does the thing, and yeah, I like Lee Evans, that's nearly the same thing.
I'm a fan
fan of rugby. I'll try and stay away from the Welsh stereotypes though. Recently I've got into Girls, you know that programme?
Ah, right.
Not Girls. You're looking then for a third date.
She's straight.
I am. But I've recently got into that programme with Lena Dunham, and I just think I'm obsessed with it. So
Really?
I am left the house for 2 days. This is my outing.
I'm obsessed at the moment with Game of Thrones.
Are you? I've only seen one episode on a plane, so I'll have to bypass that conversation. But it's yes, great.
Walking Dead?
No, I've seen it. Oh my god, terrible, terrible, terrible.
So what else are you a fan of?
Dogs. I have a little sausage dog, so I spend hours looking at sausage dog blogs online, you know, different things that sausage dogs do.